Are you considering investing in Nio? Or are you interested to know why I am investing in Nio? Or maybe you don't even know who Nio is. Well, in this video, I'm going to explain to you why I think Nio has a lot of potential and why I am investing in it. All of that coming up. Hello and welcome. I'm Wayne from WES Investments, bringing you stock market news, portfolio updates and training on how to make money in the market, all on this channel. So if you're new here, consider subscribing and hitting the bell so you're notified of my new videos. Boring bits first, this is not financial advice. I'm not a financial professional. Everyone's financial situation is different. You should not consider this or any video you find on YouTube as financial advice. So firstly, let's start with what Nio is. Nio is a Chinese premium electric car brand. Although the company and the cars are not like Tesla in many ways, the cars are aimed at a very similar audience. And the cars are currently manufactured by another car manufacturer, which is JAC. The name Nio means blue sky coming, which signifies getting rid of the smog by ICE cars, and ICE means internal combustion engines, so petrol and diesel cars. Nio cars are currently only available in China. What makes these cars different from all other electric cars out there? Well, first of all, let's look at the cars themselves. They are based very heavily on the innovations in Tesla cars as well. So we have the self-driving technology, we have a tablet screen in the center, over-the-air updates. Even the door handles are flat into the car, just like Tesla. However, Nio are trying to build up on these innovations and are trying to improve the car in their own way. For example, we have Nomi, which is an AI virtual assistant, and that allows you to control the car with your voice commands. From important things like opening the sunroof or the boot or changing the music, to taking a photo of you and your family on your trip. This virtual assistant gives your car a little more personalisation and really helps people bond with their car, which in turn can make them repeat customers. The cars also use NVIDIA Drive for the in-car digital cockpit, and if you're interested in investing in NVIDIA, I have a link here to one of my videos on NVIDIA. Now, going back to the cars, these cars also have a heads-up display which helps you with checking the directions and speed without having to take your eyes off the road. The cars can park themselves, and the passenger seat even has a footrest with a back massager built in. Now, I know those things are not necessarily anything game-changing in the car. While these features are important, they're not exclusive. They just give you an idea on the level that this car is at. So, like Tesla, Nio is very focused on being able to use an app, but they take it a whole new level as well. So, as well as being able to control the car through the app controls, you can also chat to other Nio drivers through the app, which may sound like a strange concept. It might be a bit strange on why you think that might help the company. But Nio has seen how strong the community is for Tesla and how integral that support has been in the success of the company. And Nio is trying very hard to also build their own community. Part of that is through the app, and part of that is also through another initiative they have, which they call Nio House, which is basically above some showrooms they have extra VIP space that can be used by owners of Nio cars. And this space is very much like a community space where people can come together to work, to listen to music, to read. I mean, they've even got a library in each one. And there's even a Nio shop where you can buy the merchandise, which on that note, you can also get swag points on the app from charging and driving, which can then be spent on Nio merchandise as well. All of this kind of helps to build that love for the brand, while the merchandise also advertises the brand as well. So it's all really clever for building the brand image and ensuring its success. And with these locations, so Nio has two different types of locations. The first one is like Nio House, and this is like as I've just described. And they also have what they call Nio Spaces, and these are just basically showrooms with no VIP areas. Nio expects to have a total of 200 houses or spaces by the end of 2020. Another thing that really drives Nio apart from the competition is that they are also very aware of range anxiety. And if you don't know what range anxiety is, that is for people who are concerned about their electric car, that it will run out of electric before it gets to its location, or they're worried about how they can charge it. And Nio have really gone to town in making owning an electric car as feasible as possible, regardless of your situation. So the first thing that they've done is that you have the option to buy the car without a battery. And you might think that sounds a bit ridiculous, really, because it does. I mean, you need the battery, don't you? But obviously what it does do is massively reduce the upfront cost of the car, because what they then do is allow you to rent the battery. And obviously the benefit of that is the fact that you don't have to then worry about technology leaps or battery degradation. So not only do we have a cheaper car that is more financially achievable, but we also have an option that is almost future-proof. Most of the depreciation with the purchase of an electric car will be caused by the battery. So removing this issue makes it a far more logical decision, while also locking the customers into a regular monthly payment, creating a constant revenue stream for Nio. Now, if you're thinking of other electric cars, you may think, but it's hardly renting if you end up holding the same battery all the time, and you have to go to some expensive and time-consuming garage to replace the battery. How does that make sense? Well, here's another innovation with Nio, which is very important. They have battery swap locations where you can replace your empty battery for a full one, and the automated system will replace your battery within 3 to 5 minutes. 3 to 5 minutes. Now, if I want to fully charge my Tesla, a Tesla supercharger, it takes about 40 minutes. 3 to 5 minutes is less time than you would take at a petrol station filling up your ICE car. And Nio has placed some of these on major highway roads connecting cities, which means travelling from one to the other. Not only do you not have the fear of not being able to charge, and sorry for the treble negative there, but you also only have to wait a few minutes. At the moment, there are staff at these battery swap locations. However, they are completely autonomous, and you even book in on your app, which checks battery availability and assigns you a space if there's a queue. So over the 2 years that these have been running, Nio has already performed over 500,000 swaps. On top of these 135 battery swap locations, Nio also has 184 rapid charger locations, which are just like normal chargers, so there's nothing necessarily special about those, but it's just more places to be able to charge your car. However, Nio users do also have access to public chargers that are available in China, and there are approximately 500,000, so 500,000 public chargers in China. The government have stated that they were aiming for 4.8 million chargers by the end of this year, which seems a little optimistic, but you can see that they're very serious about expanding the network. As an idea, 60% of the world's public chargers are in China. So we have the battery swap locations, we have public chargers. If that's not enough, I mean, the rest of the world, we only have public chargers, really. So you have the battery swap, but Nio has another 2 options. So let's say you're one of those people that lives in China, in an apartment building. You have a parking space and no way of installing a charger. You can't have an electric car because you can't just keep going to battery swaps all the time, because I mean, it just wouldn't be practical, would it? Well, Nio also has Power Mobile service, where a van with a mobile charger comes to you to charge your car. Or you can use Power Express, where a valet comes to collect your car, charge it up, and return it to you. Another little point to mention is they also sell a full service bundle package, including insurance, breakdown cover, and enhanced data package. This again is just a small thing, but it helps to keep that constant revenue stream from each customer. Now, I did mention that these cars are only available in China. However, they do have a multinational team, including engineering staff in the UK, Germany and the USA. So it is possible that Nio could expand outside of China, and I do believe they have expressed interest in expanding outside of China. However, they have also stated that that's not going to happen in the very short term. So I think a lot of Nio's selling points at the moment are very China heavy. The AI would need to be taught another language, and at the moment it only speaks Mandarin. I'm not sure if they would continue production for all cars with JAC in China, or if they would expand to build their own factories, or even partner with other global factories. So for me, I don't see this happening in the very near future. That being said, China is most definitely a big enough market for this company to start. The EV market is growing so massively, and as much as there does seem to be a lot of great electric cars available in China, it seems like it's only Tesla and Nio that are really embracing the chance to completely rejuvenate the industry. The others appear to be making normal cars, but with a battery instead of an engine, which is completely fine, but it's just not very exciting, and it's not going to be able to compete with full self-driving when it gets here. So there we have it. For me, this company has all the signs of a successful startup. It is struggling financially right now, and there is some danger in this investment. However, I think the company has been very smart in reaching the point it is now. It is doing the right things to interest buyers and then keep them as brand ambassadors. The AI assistant Nomi in the car and the battery swap technology really makes Nio stand out from the competition, while its self-driving technology will help it to compete with Tesla as well. It is placed in the world's largest EV market and is the homegrown brand, which I think will give Nio plenty of support to grow, while it builds up the ability to expand outside of China. Now, don't get me wrong, Nio is no Tesla, and I do not think Nio will be even half as big as Tesla. However, Nio's share price is currently around $13, giving the company a valuation of around $15 billion. Tesla is closing in on $300 billion. So Nio would need to double in value just to be worth 10% of what Tesla is now worth. I can easily see a share price of Nio being $25 to $30 within the next 12 months. So that's what I think. Now it's your turn. What do you think of Nio? Do you think this company will do really well, or do you think they're going to stumble at the start line? Comment below, let me know your thoughts, and I hope you liked this video. If you did, please give me a thumbs up. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in my next video.